Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Into today's video we are going to be doing episode 2 of season 2 of Solo Survival. And into today's video, I am not making more than one video today. So into today's video, I have some exciting plans and that we are going to be getting our farms installed. So as I mentioned in the first video, I was gonna come and move all these guys over into their own little farm, away from the base where they can make their noises elsewhere. And they are going to come all the way over here for now. And I put down a signpost. Here's the signpost, and I'm gonna build their farm over here, so that's gonna require me to do a bit of terraforming. So again, I'm probably gonna go for the stone or cobblestone walls, and I'm not going to use the pens like the wooden fence posts. I am gonna go for walls, and we are going to make walled-in pens for each particular animal. So over here we're going to put the sheep farm, and over here is going to be all the pigs. And I did go for a walk around the other day, and I did find a pig walking around, and I think there may be more than one of them. So I will have to go and find them once their enclosure is built and the terraforming is complete here, and bring them here. I already have carrots growing. So at least I have something to bait them with. But I also said, as in the first video, I need to get rid of all this sand. Now, I don't know if I'm being ambitious, but I've decided that I don't like the beach sand right outside the front of my base, and that I would like to terraform most of this and turn it into grass and dirt. Now, it's probably a good idea. I see there are some sea turtles over here, that I should probably leave a little bit of sand by the water, just to keep it looking authentic. But most of this I would like to turn into grass and paths and all that good stuff. And then somewhere here, I have not decided yet. Again, I need to do all the groundwork. Here is where I want the vegetables to go. So that would be, for now, for starts, all I have is wheat and carrots. So the plan is to get down a nice decent sized farm here where I can put my wheat and my carrots can grow. Again, I'll do probably waterlogged stairs so that the area can still have water, but you don't have holes that you can fall into and then you end up jumping and destroying the crops. So that will be the plan. So what I am going to do is, as you may have also noticed, I am now on, ignore the stone hoe. I do have an iron one. I don't know where I put it though, but I did make one out of iron. I do remember that. So that's probably in a chest somewhere. But I have gone over to iron tools and hopefully never go back to stone tools again. So we have officially reached the Iron Age, and I actually have a decent amount of iron in my store over here. I have 56 ingots already, and hoping to get much more, especially when we eventually build an iron farm. Iron will not be a problem to get my hands on. So I am going to get a whole bunch of dirt and probably tear down some of the dirt around here as well to sort of just use that, and then move some of the sand. The sand again will go into our stores that we will use for our concrete later on when we build our mega base. And I am going to jump into a time lapse, and we are going to change this place up a bit. So with no further ado, I will see you when I'm done. Okay, so I am back from that little time lapse, and as you can see, I have terraformed this whole area here. I did not get to that sand there, but as you may notice, it takes a kind of a while with just even iron tools to dig up that much dirt and sand and terraform and place blocks. This took me a good 2 hours just doing this little bit of terraforming, and I must admit I look forward to having some enchanted diamond, at least diamond, shovels or anything like a beacon or something eventually that'll make this type of job much easier. But anyway, we make do with what we have, and this whole place looks totally different. Excuse the chest floating in the air, and then some trees over there also just floating in the air. I did not get around to chopping those down yet, but that's for another day. So yeah, I have just broken a block that I worked so hard to place. Anyway, back to the video. Yes, I have placed all the dirt. That's just waiting for the grass to grow here. This is all going to get removed. But again, that I'll probably do off camera. But I want to get rid of most of this sand and bring it down. Probably I'll leave a bit of sand by the water, but get rid of most of it. And I'm going to put in some paths and put some flowers and plants and probably some more trees. Perhaps some custom trees. I don't think I've ever built a custom tree yet, but maybe, never too late to start. But yes, all the signposts that I put in got removed except for the only one that's for the sheep farm, and that's going to be built right over here. Yeah, still a bit of sand over here that I didn't get to. Anyway, I'll do that off camera. It's for another time. But this is definitely looking so much nicer. Just having the sort of natural, looks a bit more natural now, just having the grass growing back here as opposed to little patches of beach sand which didn't quite fit into the look. So I still want to do something a bit bigger and nicer here as my entrance, but it's a humble entrance at the moment and it does the job. So I am going to now, we're going to jump into a second time lapse actually. And I'm gonna go and build the farms. Yeah. So over here, I'm gonna do the crop farm. So what I might do is put a stone wall actually around the top over here. Maybe push this dirt back a bit here, and then I'm gonna do the crops down in this sort of little dip over here. And I think I don't know if I'll do rows, probably, and then I'm going to do the waterlogged stairs just for the water blocks to hydrate the earth so that the plants grow. And yeah, I'm going to just use cobblestone walls, and I'm going to do the same effect, and we're going to go for like sort of not circles, but like oval probably shape. We'll sort of go with the flow of the land. Over here on this side, little hill here, we're going to do our sheep enclosure. And then over here, I'm going to do another one. That signpost I broke. I'm going to do one for the pigs. And yes, I definitely found pigs earlier when I was going and getting dirt. They're just over there. So, or is it over here? Actually, I think there's pigs here and there's pigs over there. But that's fine. At least I know that they are available in the area. I haven't seen cows yet, but that's I'll find them I might just do that off camera if necessary, and I'll just put in another farm here. And then I just want to put in some path blocks and just change things up here a little bit. So I am going to jump into a second time lapse, and I'm going to build these farms, and we're going to get the sheep at least in there, and I'll get the crops in, and then when we are ready at another time, I will go and get the pigs and get them set up here. But the priority for today is let's get the crop farm in and the sheep farm in. So I am going to jump into another time lapse, and I will see you when I get back. Okay, so I trust that you enjoyed all those time lapses. Well, you might notice that things look a little different here. Um, I did a little bit of off-camera upgrades to the whole farmyard area. Excuse the lag. Um, so we did all that terraforming, and then I put all the farms in that, and then I went through here and just made things look nice. So as you can see, everything's grown up now. I've been breeding the sheep, and I've been breeding the pigs as well. Then I put in this nice little pathway. Again, this pathway needs some work, but it's the best I could do at the moment. Trying out this these lampposts, which kind of work pretty well. They light up the area quite nicely. It saves having to have torches down. And then, as you may notice, this was my original path, and then I started trying to change things up a bit when I went down here. And if you've been following my Instagram, you would have seen this build. I also did this, well, I think I put it in as a short, but I haven't actually put it into the, I didn't put into this video itself. But this is my little dock guardhouse, whatever you want to call it. And I was just trying out some different ideas for the dock. These have little lowered platforms, and then there'd be a boat tied up to each one. That's just an idea. As my dock building improves, I will obviously work on that, especially when we start working on our mega build, which is out in the water. We're going to have to come up with some better ideas than this, but this works well, and it suits the sort of rustic little farmyard village that we're going for here. I finally got rid of that chest that's been floating in the air for since ever. And what else is new? Anything else? I put a little staircase in here, but overall just prettied the place up a little bit. I did some work on my entrance as well. It was bugging me. The old one was just dirt with the wood, so just neaten things up a bit. Bit of mossy cobble, some cracked brick, some bricks as well, and it just looks much nicer overall, I think. Sheep are doing well. There's lots of them there. I now have a suitable food source, so food is not a problem. And I've been doing lots of off-camera mining in lieu of next episode, which the plan is to go to the nether for the first time. So in order to do that, I need to build my nether portal, which I am planning, and we'll see if it goes to plan. I'm going to build it up here. So we're going to build a nice epic portal entrance, which has got this sort of seaside view. This tree will probably have to go, but we'll probably build them up top here. But in order to do that, I am going to need my what's the stuff called? You know, I have gone completely blank. My obsidian. Don't ask me how I forgot that. Obsidian. I need obsidian. But in order to do that, I need diamonds. So I decided to do a whole bunch of mining off camera, and I was incredibly lucky. I actually dug right down to bedrock and did strip mining down there, and I found that over the course of 2 attempts, I've managed to find 27 diamonds. I think I've been really lucky. A whole bunch of iron, lots of copper. This was from the beginning of the season. I found that, I think, in that ship. But I mined these out in my last mining session, and I consider that very lucky. So that means I'm going to be able to get iron pickaxe and probably some iron armor as well. Probably not enough to go all the way, as I want to allow enough for an extra iron pickaxe and that. I mean, diamond pickaxe, sorry. Big difference. So that I can mine some obsidian so that we can build our nether portal, because it is time to move to the nether so that we can start getting our enderman and all that stuff, so that we can start thinking about moving towards getting to the end, which would mean that hopefully by then I'll be all kitted out in diamond gear and all that. Depends on how much more I find with my mining. And then also more exciting news in my attempt at mining. So if we go all the way down here, there, as you remember that there was this lush cave at the bottom here. So I went down, that was my original mining sort of area. I went down and I started doing mining from down there. I dug down to bedrock, but in that process I came across an abandoned mine shaft. In that abandoned mine shaft there happened to be 2 cave spider spawners. Now there might be a zombie spawner as well, I'm not sure, because there's a lot of zombies spawning down there, but there are indeed 2 cave spider spawners. So like I did in the first season, I think I'm going to develop those. I don't know if they are close enough in order to make it into one. I might just only end up building one. But the spawns on that probably still be fairly good. Hopefully improve it so that my distances are closer, so that I can naturally spawn them while I am in like the little kill zone area. So that's a plan for a future episode, but that is some exciting news. And of course we have all our diamonds, and there's lots of obsidian because I obviously use a water bucket when mining, and there's lots of obsidian waiting ready to be mined as soon as I convert these diamonds into like a diamond pick. So I think actually what we are going to do right now is we are going to do exactly that. We're going to make our first diamond pick of the season. So go over to our trusty workbench, and just like that, we have our first diamond pickaxe. I don't know why the advancement didn't show up, but this is definitely indeed my first diamond pickaxe. So this means that we can go mine our obsidian, and we can get ready for the next build. But I'm out of video time for this video, so I trust that you enjoyed all the time lapses and the huge transition that has taken place to this little alcove off the water here, which, as you may remember, was covered in sand. Still going to get rid of that pile, but that's for another day, or off camera, probably off camera. And we now officially have our diamond pickaxe for the first time this season. And this is very exciting, so we're moving forward at a great speed. I'm very happy with the overall builds here, and as I keep going, I'm going to improve. But with all that being said, that's all the time I have for today, so I'm going to see you in the next one. So what might just for heads up, it may be a Minecraft video, but I suspect that my next video is actually going to be an unboxing. My new microphone that I ordered has arrived, so I am going to be doing an unboxing of that, and then that will probably be my next upload, and then after that we'll continue with the season and using the new microphone, and probably take me a while to get it all set up properly. And I also just got another PC now, so I'm going to be switching over from my Mac to a proper PC. Nothing fancy, but it's upgradable and it'll do the trick. So with no further ado, thanks everyone for watching this video. I trust that you enjoyed every bit of it. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I certainly enjoyed the time lapses. I hope you did too. I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Bye bye.